Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Nazi Paikidze and Csaba Balog. This game was played in Poland in 2010. Nazi Paikidze had white pieces and she started with e4. Csaba Balog played c5, the Sicilian defense. Knight to f3, the most played move. e6, d4. C takes on d4, knight takes on d4. Knight to c6, knight to c3, d6. This is the Scheveningen variation of the Sicilian defense. Bishop to e3, knight to f6, f4, bishop to e7, white to move. Queen to f3 was played. This is known as Tal variation. Probably because some chess player by the name Tal played it successfully. Maybe. In this variation, white seeks to castle queenside, placing his rook on the half-open d-file, and white intends to support the g-pawn advance with the queen. Well, the very famous chess player Mikhail Tal played it against Larsen in 1965. But before Tal played it, even 8 years before Tal played it, a player called Erte Miloslav played it against Pechman. That was in 1957. Why this opening is not called Erte then? What do you think? Maybe Tal variation sounds better? Another reason could be that Erte lost his game as white. Okay. Let's go back to our game. Queen to c7, Nazi Paikidze castled queenside, and Csaba Balog castled kingside. White to move. In his game against Larsen, Tal played knight from d to b5 and won the game. Erte was unlucky with g4. He lost his game. Nazi Paikidze played bishop to e2. a6, preventing knight to b5, g4, knight takes on d4, bishop takes on d4, knight to d7, h4. What a mighty pawn storm. b5, Csaba launched her own pawn storm. Who is going to be faster? a3 was played, rook to b8, g5, b4, 8 takes on b4, rook takes on b4, f5, knight to e5, attacking the queen, bishop takes knight, d takes on e5. And now white plays the obvious. What is the obvious move to play in this position? Nazi played f6, attacking the bishop, bishop to c5. If g takes on f6, then g takes on f6, and if bishop moves to a safe spot, then check, and after king to h8, queen to g7 checkmate. Back to our game. Bishop to c5. F takes on g7, king takes on g7, h5, queen to e7 attacking the pawn on g5, defending, bishop to d4. White to move. What would you do? How would you continue to attack? Please pause and find the best move for white. Did you pause? What did you find? Which black piece white should remove to continue to attack successfully? Is it bishop on c8? No. It is the bishop on d4. Rook takes on d4, removing the defender of e5 pawn. E takes on d4. Well, if rook takes on d4, then check, winning the rook. E takes on d4. Queen to e5, check. f6. If king goes to g8, then h6. And after f6, pawn takes pawn and white is winning. f6 was played. G takes on f6. Queen takes on f6. Hoping to exchange queens. h6 check, king to f7. King to g8 is not better. Then rook to g1 check, and after king to f7 check, and after king to e7, white can win in a few different ways. One is similar to the game continuation. Back to our game. King to f7, bishop to h5 check, king to e7. White played a move and black resigned. And the move is... what would you do? The move is knight to d5 check. Black resigned. After, say, king to d8, white plays the obvious. And the obvious is... queen goes to c7. Check, mate. Well, what we can say about this game? Nazi was inspired by Tal to play this variation, and she did not disappoint with her performance. What do you think of this game? Do you get inspired when you watch the king hunting games? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.